Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a kitchen clean, organize, and declutter with me. So I'm going to be organizing and decluttering these spaces plus more in my kitchen, as well as giving it a good cleaning. So if you guys want to clean with me and you need some organizing and decluttering motivation, then definitely stay tuned for this video.
And tell me what you want this time. I won't take it to the heart, 'cause I know we won't make it out. I've heard it all before.
Okay, so I'm going to start here with my spice cabinet. I have a bunch of spices, gravy mixes, and like oils and things like that we use for baking and cooking. And it's just really disorganized in here. So I'm just going to take everything out and kind of go through it, throw away what I don't need, and then just organize it and kind of put it back in there. I'm also wiping out the cabinets and cleaning them as well. So right here, I'm going to show you, I was cleaning and minding my own business, talking to my friends, and my alarm said garage door. So I kind of creeped around the corner to see. I thought maybe, because sometimes we don't close it all the way, and I thought maybe the wind had blown it open. And when I creeped around the corner, there was a man standing there, and I screamed and I cussed and I bleeped that out so you guys wouldn't have to hear that. It was my husband. He had gotten home way early and did not tell me, and he always tells me when he's on his way home. He said he was going to surprise me. Well, he surprised me all right.
Scattered in mud, it's all right. You're giving me a lie again. And tell me what you want this time. I won't take it to the heart, 'cause I know we won't make it out. I've heard it all before. What you want, let me hear that I'm the only one. You know that we won't make it out. We've heard it all before. It's alright. Hey, it's alright. Hey.
I'm not using anything fancy in this video to organize this stuff. It's stuff I've already had. I didn't purchase anything new. But I did get these little airtight plastic containers in a set. These were actually a gift, I believe, but you can get them at places like TJ Maxx. You can get them at Target. They come in sets. Sam's Club is a really great place to get them. I got my sister some for Christmas last year. I got her a whole set for like $25. But the little basket, and I even think that little 3-tiered shelf that I put in there is all from the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree is my favorite place to find organizing stuff. And these little salt and pepper shakers are adorable, and they are also from the Dollar Tree. So the Dollar Tree is where it's at.
Keep thinking that I could have done something.
Amazon is also another great place to find organizing things. I will try and find some containers that are like the ones that I have and link them for you guys below if you're interested in doing some organizing after you watch this video, because I know Amazon has some great ones as well.
Like dominoes, my life got really scattered. You couldn't keep the door shut, and now the frostbite's creeping in. 'Cause I've been stone cold since you left me here, so come home. Why won't you reappear? Things that I said came out totally wrong. Can't speak of the truth when it's tainted. I fell into a big black hole. It got me stone cold.
So now I'm going to tackle underneath of my kitchen sink where I have all of these cleaners. I have way too many cleaners. A lot of these I need to finish up. A couple of them I ended up throwing away because there was barely anything left. And it's just a mess. As you can see, there's so much under here. I found stuff I didn't even know I had, but that is life. That's how things go. So I'm just going to take everything out again and clean the cabinet out and then go through it all and see what needs to be thrown away, what I can put up in the cleaning closet, and then what I actually need under here for more of a daily use type thing.
Still, I find myself hoping that you'll find your way back to me.
I have a lot of Mrs. Meyer's soaps and sprays because I used to buy from Grove Collaborative all the time. And I don't much anymore just because I have so much I don't need anymore. So I've been really trying to use up a lot of my cleaning products. I have nothing against Grove Collaborative. I think they're great. I would order from them again. I just haven't done it in a long time because, as you can see, I already have more than what I need. And I probably have enough hand soaps to last me for the next 2 years.
Got me stone cold. You got me stone cold. Got me stone Caroline, I think about you all the time. Like you're a friend of mine. Screen lights up when you come online. You ain't looking for a savior. Yeah, you know what you feel.
So one of my soaps spilled out into this container, and it made for an easy cleanup because it was cleaner and it got really sudsy, as you can see when I added the hot water. But it was really gross looking and it had gotten all over all of the bottles that were in there. So I'm just rinsing these clean so that I can dry them up and put everything back in there.
Picture, baby, if you wanna last long, all time good high. Don't ask me why. Caroline, don't cry, baby, it's no concern. Oh, touch and go is what I know, but I can learn. I don't wanna cause trouble.
Okay, so now I'm going to tackle my silverware drawer, which is where I keep not only my silverware, but a lot of other random things. There was also a lot of trash in here, which is not me. That is my family. I do not know why there was trash in here, but I found like clothing tags in here, cereal, like the bag that cereal comes in, the tops of those. That kind of stuff drives me crazy because I cannot understand what one must be thinking when they cut a tag off or they cut the cereal thing off and then they just put it in the silverware drawer. Like, what is going through your mind when you do that? It doesn't make any sense to me. So I had to get a lot of trash out of this drawer. Also, I am fully aware that I have entirely too much silverware. I have been married for 17 and a half years, so I have a lot of stuff that I got when we first got married. I just have a hard time letting some of it go because it's still really good. Maybe it's like our favorite fork, maybe it's sentimental. Who knows what the case is, but I do have a lot of silverware. There are worse things in this world that I could hoard, so I'm not too worried about it, but before anyone comments and says, goodness gracious, I actually have gotten rid of a lot of it recently when we moved last year, and I still have that much. But what I was thinking while I was cleaning out this drawer was the next time my mom or sister comes to visit, I may see if they need some because I could definitely afford to give away probably like a whole set of spoons and forks. I decided to go ahead and wash all of this because there was like crumbs and things that had gotten in there. Lord knows how they've gotten in there, but you know those things could get really gross. So I decided to just go ahead and like wash it with hot soapy water, or at least soak it with hot soapy water while I was organizing everything else that was in the drawer. That way it would be nice and clean before I put everything back in there.
I just wanna see you on my new grave before you turn around and walk away. Hey, hey, hey. I just wanna see you on my, I just wanna see you. I can do my, I can do my, I can do my thing. I can do my, I can do my, I can do my, I can do my thing. I can do my, I
I love that I can see now everything that I have. It's a lot more organized than it was. Everything has its place, and when you open the drawer, you don't have to dig for anything. It's all right there, and so you can just grab it and go, and hopefully we can manage to keep it this way for a while. Okay, so these drawers over here, I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. So you're going to see a lot of trial and error on this part of the video where I was just putting things in the drawer and then taking them out and kind of seeing what works and what doesn't, work. I have these cutting boards in here now, and then I have like recipe books. I decided to put the recipe books up with inside of the baking cabinet, which is above the ovens there. I have like all of our flour, sugar, anything baking related up there. So I just went ahead and put those up there, and then I ended up putting the cutting board somewhere else. You'll see in a little bit, and I ended up using this drawer for my rags. But it did take a lot of trial and error because I'm not the best at organizing. And I definitely did not go into this part with a plan, so I kind of figured it out as I went. And yes, I do have a ton of rags and hand towels. I use them all the time. A lot of times this drawer is almost empty because I'm constantly using them. You know that I clean my house with rags, so I'll use a rag on like the toilet and then that gets thrown into the wash. So I do use a lot of them. And then I also have a lot of hand towels. Some of them are seasonal, some of them I use for drying dishes. And then, you know, we always have messes and stuff. So I'm cleaning up with, I'll grab one of those towels and we'll clean up if there's a spill or something like that. So I do have a lot of towels and rags, and I'm okay with that because I know that I use them. So I didn't want them in this big nice drawer though, because this drawer is a really nice drawer. It really, I think, was made for pots and pans. And I have pots and pans in the bottom one. So I thought maybe I would just put the bigger pots and pans in this one, and it ended up not working out. So what I decided to do was put my big mixing bowls in this drawer and then my hand towels in that drawer. And that worked out for me. So you'll see in a minute how that turned out. This drawer here, it ended up being empty. So I have it empty. At one point soon, hopefully I'm going to go through all of my island drawers and organize them, and I'm sure I'll find a purpose for this drawer then, but for now it's empty and waiting for something.
From the start, this might be overrated. It's so typical, you wanna give it one more try. That's leading
I put my cutting boards under here with my large pots and pans and my lids, and I had a little pile of stuff that I'm going to take down to our craft area where the girls paint and do crafts. So these old rags and towels will be great for down there. And then I have like a little smock, but Tucker decided that this would make a perfect bed for him, and I thought it was so cute.
That's leading away from me, baby. I don't believe you, no. I don't believe you, no, no. I don't believe you, no. I don't believe you, no. I don't believe you.
So now that I'm done organizing, I'm going to go ahead and clean up the kitchen to make sure that it just feels nice and completely done, because there's nothing like a clean kitchen. So I wanted to wipe down the appliances, wipe down the countertops, do the floors, you know, basic stuff. It wasn't really dirty. I just wanted to give it a nice freshen up. So I'm using this Miracle Spray for granite that I got at TJ Maxx. I don't really have a whole lot to say about it. I do like it. It definitely is a great cleaner. It doesn't leave streaks or anything on my granite, but I'm not necessarily like in love with it. And I know it's not the easiest to find because I did find it at TJ Maxx, so I don't know where they sell it like normally. Maybe it's just TJ Maxx, who knows? But I think it was like $2.99 or $3.99 too, so it's not the cheapest either. I definitely have others that I would recommend over it, but that is what I'm using and I do like it. So I'm not disappointed that I bought it, if that makes sense, because it does work. I just don't know that I would ever buy it again. So I guess I'll take this time to kind of update you on my pregnancy. I know a lot of you have been asking. I do share over on Instagram all the updates, ultrasound pictures, doctor's appointments, things like that, new things that we have gotten, nursery sneak peeks, all of that over on Instagram. So if you're interested in following me there, then I would definitely recommend that, because that's where I share most of like non-cleaning related stuff. I don't really share a lot of that over here on YouTube, but I did want to give you guys a little update. So everything is going great. I am 21 weeks pregnant. And you probably know, but just in case, we are having a boy. I'm due the beginning of March and everything has been going great so far. No issues. I feel great. I feel a lot better than I did in the beginning. My biggest complaint is my back. My back has been killing me. My sciatic nerve hurts really bad. It's a daily thing that I struggle with, especially if I do a lot of cleaning or anything, any sort of physical activity. By the end of the day, I consider myself to be completely broken. I can't move and I'm in so much pain. I do have a back brace and that does help, but I'm really bad about remembering to put it on. But other than that, I feel great. I'm not tired and I have a lot of energy, and I'm not having morning sickness anymore or anything like that. So, and everything's checked out so far. We've had our 20-week anatomy scan and he's healthy. I'm healthy. So thank God everything has been going so good so far. And yeah, we've started getting the nursery ready. As you saw in last week's video, I did show a sneak peek. So if you missed that, definitely check that out. I don't know what else to say about it. There's not a whole lot going on. Everything's going really good. So that's pretty much my update. I'm using my steam mop in today's video because I didn't want to break out the Bissell to do just the kitchen because I didn't want to have to worry about cleaning it afterwards for just doing such a small area. Plus, I like to switch it up from time to time anyways. The steam mop is great because it sanitizes the floor and it cleans it really, really good. So I just went ahead and did it this way this time. I love this steam mop. This is a Bissell steam mop. It is one of the best ones that I've ever had. I've tried a few throughout my life and this Bissell one is great. If you're interested, I will link it. But now I'm done. I'm done cleaning and I'm done organizing. It feels great. I hope that it motivated you guys to get some cleaning and some decluttering and organizing done in your own kitchen. I'm lighting a candle. This one's from Bath and Body Works. It smells amazing and I'm calling it a day. So thank you so much if you made it this far in the video. I appreciate you. I love your comments. I appreciate all of your support. I appreciate thumbs up. So don't forget to give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Let me know how you're doing. How are you doing? How's everybody doing? That's what I want to know. Let me know in the comments how you're doing. And again, thank you so much for all of your support. And I will see some of you over on Instagram. But until then, I will see you next week.